Hello, and here is this week's question. When did football become a business and cease being a sport? Can you imagine attending a top-flight football match without large crowds of fanatical supporters cheering on the wealthy professional players, while shouting abuse at the far less well-paid officials? Of course not. It would seem that something was wrong with the sport. But 100 years ago, in November 1922, just 1 year after Deportivo Alavés was founded, whose fans you can see in this week's photograph, the former captain of the England national football team, Stanley Harris, wrote a letter to the Times newspaper denouncing that football had become a business and had ceased to exist as a sport. "Sportsmanship in professional football is today non-existent," he complained. "The players are determined to win by crooked ways, if not by straight, and they take their cue from the spectators, who are the worst offenders," he continued. "They boo the referee and insult the players of the other side. They have forgotten the meaning of fair play," he concluded. Perhaps Mr. Harris was right. For the Deportivo Alavés fans in the picture, the whole point of attending games is to cheer on their side and to try with all their might to influence the performances of the players and the decisions of the referee. They pay large sums of money for season tickets, purchase ridiculously expensive replica shirts, and buy overpriced drinks and food during the match. Nobody denies that football is a big business, but we still consider it to be a sport. But is it? Sporting contests are supposed to take place on a level playing field in equal conditions. But 100 years after Mr. Harris's letter, just a few big clubs dominate football and increasingly demand more and more of the money. 22 millionaires run around the pitch while ordinary hard-working people cheer them on. It's a shame that the result is more often than not a foregone conclusion. Let's chat about the picture and those ideas. Number 1. Describe the picture in as much detail as possible. Number 2. Do you agree that most games in top-flight football are a foregone conclusion? Number 3. Have you ever been a season ticket holder of a team in any sport? Number 4. If you compete for something, how sporting are you? Explain why. Why not? Number 5. What useful things can sports teach us about everyday life? And here's an activity for you. Think about possible reforms that would make professional football fairer. Consider salaries, the size and composition of the squad, sponsorship and television money, promotion and relegation, the academy system, and so on. Thank you very much for being here. I hope this was useful. See you next week. Bye.